Hi, my name is Pablo Zabaleta and I welcome you to the video where we will be covering Chapter 1, Operations and Productivity of the Heizer and Render book. The outline that we will be covering in this video is why operations management, the organization's areas, what is operations management, the operations manager's role, the differences between goods and services, productivity, what is it, variables, measurement, how do we organize production, and what are resources. So let's start directly. Why operations management? Any organization has as its reason of being, or raison d'être, mission, some people call it, to provide a good or service to its customers, to its clients. How do we do it? By transforming resources that we receive. And what are the stages of such a production process? Essentially, receiving the inputs, transforming them into the good or service, and then delivering the outputs to our clients. 4 are the basic areas of an organization: finance, operations, marketing, and management. Each one has a certain function. Finance obtains the required resources. Operations transforms them. Marketing communicates with the client. Management creates the condition for the other areas to act. But please do not get confused with the basic processes of an organization, which, as we said before, go from inputs to outputs, passing by transformation. Now, what is operations management by itself? Well, operations management is, as its name implies, the management of those processes that we need to go through in order to create the product or service that we're delivering to our clients. In scope, it's quite wide because it covers from design, operation, and improvement of the systems that create and deliver that value for our clients. And we must always keep in mind 2 central aspects: efficiency and respect for people's dignity. If you have one without the other, you're making a huge mistake. If you're only respecting people's dignity but you don't have efficiency, most certainly you will go broke. On the other hand, if you're very efficient and you don't respect people's dignity, you're a dictator. And that's not good for business. Sooner or later, your business will collapse. You need to have a healthy combination of both. Those 2 will be our guiding principles. Now, let's talk a little bit about the operations manager. What is his role? His role is to make the most efficient use of the resources. And to do that, he must develop a very complex competence that covers efficiency, quality, and competitiveness. And to do that, we will be needing to learn the language of operations. It has all the terms that we need in order to communicate very clearly. And that's one thing that we will be doing along this course. So let's start with a little bit of history. Let's say that in the beginning, production was artisanal, with very small quantities and very variable specifications. Sometimes it came out nice, sometimes not so nice, but they were beginning to create things. Modern production is industrial. We produce large quantities with fixed specifications. But what will tomorrow's production look like? Well, it will be local, first, and second, it will be with small quantities and unique specifications. The ideal lot size is 1. We produce one item for one client according to the accorded or to the agreed upon specifications. That will be the ideal. Things like, for example, printing, 3D printing, are taking us along that route very, very fast. When did modern production begin? It began with the printing and mechanical loom. In the 15th century, 1468, 1472, something like that, Gutenberg created the modern printing press. And that's when we can identify the beginnings of the modern industrial area. The Industrial Revolution began a little bit after that, where we replaced human and animal energy with mechanical energy, and we started to create the biggest factories. Our lesson will continue in the next video.